One thing that I'm seeing quite a lot in clinic is people coming for an appointment because they think they're out of alignment or asymmetrical, or their posture is the issue, or quite commonly told that they're weak in an area. And often the story goes that they're not firing in a muscle, or they're weak in a muscle. That's coming from somebody else who actually hasn't measured or tested it. And so a gentleman who came in, 40-year-old, very active gentleman, rock climbing, surfing, BJJ, weightlifting, you name it. So very active, high athletic identity, and was quite anxious and apprehensive around what he'd been told. One of his muscles in his buttocks wasn't firing off, and things like this. So it was quite interesting to see what he wanted to get out of the session. One of the things was there these big asymmetries. And sometimes you can be quite dismissive of that and to tell people that it's not to worry about it. But unfortunately with these people, if they don't really have any kind of evidence or figures, they can find it quite hard. So I put him through a plethora of tests. And it was quite interesting because he was convinced he had weak hamstrings. So then if we just show you very briefly how this could be really helpful, is that when we look at his peak force hamstring, and I'm not saying this is the be all and end all, but certainly giving us an idea that he had a 5% limb symmetry index, which is very minimal, but also with this data here, high up on in the normative data for his age and weight. So again, reassurance through numbers I find is incredibly powerful, because he'd been to other therapists who kind of fobbed them off in a way by just doing manual muscle testing, whereas the dynamometry really allowed him to kind of think he's not that broken, and that actually he can crack on what he loves, and we could guide him through a more specific rehab.